Hmm. Okay, I think I think it's good to go. I think I'm good to go. All right, let me check. Okay, we good. We good. All right, I'm about to close my Google Chrome window now. If it wanted to go ahead and close, what the hell is taking it so long? Okay, there we go. It's closed out now. All right, cool. All right, so hmm, my eye was itching hella bad. All right, cool. Let's get going. It is day number 1. This is Undead Legacy, which I have stated before. This is my favorite overhaul mod for 7 Days to Die. There is no Horde Night which to be concerned with, so this is just raw survival. Okay, that looked like that was extremely slow. It is extremely slow. I gotta turn down the quality a bit for Undead Legacy because Undead Legacy is heavy on utilities, and I still have Google Chrome open in the background because I gotta have my work chat open. Because unfortunately, I am still on the clock. Okay. All right. So, like I said, there's no horde or anything for us to be concerned about because I know that some people like for me to go through the game and contend with the horde, but the problem that I've ran into is doing that on stream if it's like because the way that I play 7 Days to Die with like without traders or anything like that. What the hell? Without playing with traders or anything. It's what's up, Jalen? My progress is extremely slow. And because my progress is extremely slow, it makes having to deal with Horde Night constantly kind of a chore. So we're just gonna not do Horde Nights. I'll save dealing with Horde Nights for my 28-day survival series videos, which I'm actually getting ready to start working on filming one in the next couple of days here. I'm going to be doing the Wild West mod here. Because unfortunately the transition with the videos. How you doing today, Jalen? Fortunately the transition with the videos uh messed up the I Am Legend videos. I'm not sure what happened, but somehow I ended up losing them, and I don't know what occurred there. So I just don't have one of those. So we'll have to try to touch I Am Legend again sometime in the future, which I tried to do it as actually the first series that I wanted to start releasing. But for some reason I keep running into an error. So I'll need to try to do a fresh installation of 7 Days to Die. And do it correctly. Okay, I did not expect to start in the snow area, but it looks like I'm right at the edge of the snow area into the pine forest area. So That is that's cool. We're gonna go ahead and move out of the forest area. Well, into the pine forest area because it's dangerous for our health to be in the snow area this early. Now, if you never played the Undead Legacy mod before, the Undead Legacy mod adds a lot of content to the early game, and it kind of stretches things out. There's a whole lot of new workstations and difficulty added to. Dude, is that a working bicycle? Oh, I've never seen a bicycle look that in that that good. Let's see, one repair kit, one wheel, two ball bearings, four pipes, two duct tape. This is not a that's not a huh? That's not a that's not a that's not unreasonable actually. I'm going to put that here. We'll come back to that just in case. I'll just mark that down. I think I see. Jesus Christ, my ear. Okay, I think I see my first zombie. All right, well, since y'all know I don't play with traders or anything like that, so we have no trader quests or anything that I need to be concerned with. What we need to do is we need to start taking care of our basics for survival. So, what we need. Huh. Rope. Oh yeah. Okay, so there's a lot of there's a lot of different things to this mod. All right, so let's put down this bag here. You do start out with a bag. All right, so this is our bug out bag. And inside of the bug out bag, we got some clothes, we have some rope, we have some duct tape, we got a gun, we have a pocket knife, some lockpicks, some food, some alcohol, repair kits, some bullets, and a bedroll. Perfect. All right, let's let's get this stuff on here. Put my gun right here. Put my pocket knife here. And put the bandages here. And did I have a flashlight? I did have a flashlight. All right, flashlight there. All right. All right. All right. Okay, we're not going to use this gun though. The gun is just going to be for an emergency. Okay, so we need to we need to we need an axe. We need an axe and we need a pickaxe. We need both of these things. Now, the axe I'm very close to being able to make. I just need some branches. So we'll go out and punch some branches right here because luckily I had some rope. So we're just gonna go obtain some branches by punching some more of these little stick things here. Right there. We'll get some branches from there and we're gonna put together us a stone axe because I don't want to spend too much time by the edge over here because I'm concerned about getting jumped by like a mountain lion or a bear or something because that's the danger of being close to the snow biome is that stuff is it spawns early. Because it's not like a level restricted thing. It's a biome thing. So being by that biome, we can end up running into stuff from there. Okay, there they are. All right, so I think we have what we need here. Let's make us a stone axe. And then next we'll need this pickaxe here. So we'll actually need to get some more of these branches here. All right, so we got the stone axe. Stone axe I always put on number 3, and I forgot because in Undead Legacy, like in the base game, a stone axe is useful to use early game as a pseudo pickaxe, but in Undead Legacy, the stone axe's damage for any metal basically has been reduced to nothing. So there's no point in you, because with the stone axe in the regular game, I can go beat on this car or this air conditioning unit, and I can get a decent return on metal. It will be a lot better and faster if I was using a pickaxe, but I can still get something. But in Undead Legacy, the damage has been reduced drastically if you try to do it with the stone axe. It has to be with the pickaxe. So you'll need to carry around both. All right, so I now have enough to make a pickaxe, so we're going to make that too. Because I'm going to put that on my 4th slot here. All right, so now we have a pickaxe and we have a regular axe here. Now, what's going to be important for us to build early on is going to be we need to look at workstations. All right, so we can make the campfire early, but right here is what we need to fixate on making. This is called the carpenter's table. So like in Undead Legacy, they make multiple new workstations. You got a carpenter's table, you got a maintenance station, you got a research station, an artisan's table, a mechanic's table, a tailor station, and you have the workbench. Okay, she's a little close to me. All right, so let's go ahead and pin that recipe up there. We need some logs. We need some more sticks or branches, and we need some metal, which is why we need the huh? Come out of there. Are you having trouble? All right, I don't know what's up with that. I need a weapon. All right, let's see here. A wooden spear. If I get some more branches, I can make a spear. So let's acquire that. What time is it? It's 11:14. All right, we'll ignore her. Is she free? She's finally free. All right, let's punch her to death. Come on, girl. Straight punch. Just want to make sure I'm not about to get jumped by a lumberjack or a mountain lion or a bear or a wolf from behind. All right, should be enough. That it is. Wait a minute, I think I have a baton, don't I? No? Okay. Thought I had a baton. All right, so we got us a sharp stick now. Wait, can I search bodies in this one? Oh no, I can't. She disappeared. All right, let's go on in here. Owned. All right. Huh? Hello? I'm just looking at your beautiful gas station. Stay down, bro. Good night. All right. I need to I'm probably going to make this place my early on base here. Yeah. This is probably going to be the spot. So we can go ahead and start working on acquiring the things I need for this table. All right, let's hack down some trees so I can get me some logs and some resin, and then we'll start beating on a car. Yo, what's up with you, Joseph? How you doing, bro? Sorry, I missed what you said. How you doing? All right. All right, all right, all right, all right. Uh what? Water? Hell yeah. Let me get my iron from here, I think. No, I doubt I'm gonna get enough now. That's all right. I'm gonna get this and then I'm gonna get the dumpster. See, the thing about this is Undead Legacy is from Alpha 20, and it was Alpha 21 that added in the feature that causes trash objects, like trash blocks, like that one right on the ground next to me. That's what would cause those to basically be consumed. And since I don't have like a loot respawn on, then it just ends up with a bunch of crap being in the world. Really only matters for like these little trash bags and bird's nest and shit like that, but whatever. Oh no, we have enough metal. Let's focus on getting the branches that we need and the last little bit of resin. Which the resin will come from this tree. We'll get the last little bit of branches. And we'll cut down the tree for the hell of it. All right. Let's go finish clearing this place out. Let's kill this guy. What's up, bro? Stay down. Some gears. Oh yeah, so they add in a whole lot of random loot that you can get, like fishing weights, gears and stuff, because a lot of stuff that you go to make or construct now requires those random pieces. So like if you see over here where it was like the bicycle is repairable, if we go ahead and hold it here, I need ball bearings and like stuff now in order to fix that. And so like, where am I gonna get ball bearings? I don't know. I suppose I'll have to take other things apart first in order to get those. But let's uh let's clear out this let's clear out this place here. Oh, one thing I do like about this mod here is that honey is not in short supply. In the base game, for some reason, They make it what game feel like you have it. This is 7 Days to Die, King Louis. This is a survival horde crafting game. Huh. Sounded like somebody was in here with me. I think they would have already woken up. Huh? Let's see here. Ooh, that's huge. Oh, dude, a wrench early on. That is so good, man. That is so good. We have a wrench early on. That is a huge item to get. Because later on, we're going to need like car parts and stuff like that, or machine parts, like the ball bearings, for example, that I was just mentioning earlier. And getting a wrench early on means that all of that stuff is accessible to us. Oh, you do have it? Hell yeah. Yo, what's good with you, West Side? How you doing today? All right. Well, we're not safe here. We need to see what I mean there? What the fuck? A scorpion? See what I mean? We got a mountain lion right here. And we have a scorpion. Oh shit, you stupid fucking rabbit. Oh, dude. That shit. Okay. That rabbit almost screwed me, bro. That rabbit almost screwed me, man. That rabbit almost screwed me. Okay, we gotta close this wall up here. Why the hell is there a fucking scorpion here? Okay, the problem with what we want to do is the fact that the stone axe is just a tool now for dude, the scorpion is getting close. That scorpion is gonna beat my ass. Okay, okay, so there's a repair tool that you have to make. It's a hammer. See, here it is right here. But you have to make it with the carpenter's table. So like we need to make the carpenter's table first, and then we can make the hammer and shit. Because I can't fix any of these windows or anything like that until I make the carpenter's table. But the thing is I am scared that scorpion's gonna come down here. Good, just chilling. Word. Okay. I think I think we might be okay. Oh, bitch. Stay back. Okay. Hell yeah. Dude, I am so nervous about that damn scorpion coming over here. Okay. Because see, that's what I mean is like a scorpion or a wolf or a bear or a lumberjack. Those are mobs that I shouldn't be dealing with at this stage. Okay. Wrecked. All right. No dogs, right? This feels like a space where there would be a dog. Okay, I don't see a dog. Okay, okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I don't think the scorpion knows that I'm in here. There's one over there. Damn, there's another mountain lion. Motherfucker. Dude, why is it coming over here? Dude, I feel like this place is too close to the edge. I feel like I need to move my way inward. We're too close to the edge. We are just too close. It is, I feel like we're going to be constantly harassed. I feel like we're too close. I kind of want to move inward. I think I'm about to move out of here. It's still early in the day. I still have time. This place doesn't even have a second floor. Let's get out of here. Wait a minute. Okay. I thought I heard a mountain lion outside. I did. Okay. I was going to say, I swear I heard a mountain lion like snort on the other side of the wall. There was indeed one there. Okay. We're good though. We can't make our home there. We can't make our home there. It's very tempting as an early game find right there. It's in a nice location, but I mean, like in terms of that's a nice POI, but that's in a bad location. It's just way too close to the edge of town right there, with the snow biome being right there. I just don't want to deal with mountain lions and stuff roaming around. Roaming around outside. Okay. Let's find us a new place to live in. I don't really want to use a house. I prefer to use like a business. But it looks like I'm in a residential area now. Rabbit, come here. Go to hell, rabbit. All right, it's 4:21, so we still got plenty of time. But the longer we take finding a place to go, the worse it's going to be. Undead Legacy has a bunch of roaming hordes in it. So like hordes have a chance of showing up like every 12 hours, but like there's like a range. So like if you ever played 7 Days to Die, you know that you can set like a blood moon day. So you can set it like to happen every 7 days. But you can also put a range on it to where like let's say if you said like +2. So then well a range of, let's say if you put like a range of like 2 days. So that means that the horde can come up to 2 days early, or it can be delayed by 2 days. And so on here, a horde can show up every 12 hours, but there's also a range of 12 hours. So the horde could come. It's not a horde though. It's just it's a wandering horde. It's not a blood moon horde. So the horde could show up like within a short period of time of you just starting the game to up to 12 hours of you being within the game. But it's like 12 hours of in-game time. So I've been in the game since 4 a.m. So it's now 13 hours now. So the horde could show up at any time, and it will just be basically, it'll be okay at this point because it'll be a walking group of zombies, and I'll be able to see them and easily outpace them or anything like that. What will be bad is if I'm still walking around on the ground at night whenever nighttime gets here, or if I'm in a like an easily accessible area when nighttime gets here, because then of course at night they're going to be running, and they don't know exactly where you're at, but they have a general read on your position, so they'll congregate around wherever you're at. Now this building right here would be good if it was surrounded by dirt, but it's not. It's kind of a, I mean, on some sides it's surrounded by dirt, but I don't know. I really like being able to dig a trench around my base. I don't know, that's my tried and true method right there. It does have a 4x4 in the backyard though. What the hell was that? What the fuck was that? What was that noise? Oh, I have a ticket reminder. What the fuck? Why is there a ticket reminder at this time of day? Okay, somebody screwed up with that ticket right there. That's not supposed to be alerting me in the middle of the night. Whoa, what the hell? Okay. All right. Let's see. Also with Undead Legacy, there's a whole lot of vehicles in here. So I can fix that vehicle. I can fix this vehicle. All right. Hmm. There's no upstairs on this building either. Okay, wherever we go, we cannot be on the ground floor. Yeah, we gotta hurry up. We gotta hurry up and we gotta get up off the ground floor. Okay. All right, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I gotta find it. I gotta find my I gotta find a good spot to go. See, I would use any of these places right here, but like you can't build the stuff that you can build in the regular game. Like you would figure that I can just build like a ladder or something like that, right? But I can't just build a ladder. I have to. Got your ass. Yeah, give me that meat. What's up, Samuel? So like I just can't build a ladder like you can in the regular game, but I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. They don't have good businesses for me to select from around here. Like there's a lot of residential spaces, and then like they have these big businesses here. It looks like there's a church right there. There's a water tower. A motel. A motel wouldn't be a good one. Stay down. Come on, stamina, damn it. Okay. Oh. Wait a minute now. This is the way this church is set up. Okay, so one of the things about this mod is that you can pick stuff up like boxes and crap like that, and you can move it around like furniture. So let's go ahead and make this my home. All right, we're good. We're good. Let's take this party outside. Come on. Just got to watch out for the horde. Because they're going to be showing up any second now. Well, I don't know if they'll be showing up any second now, but I mean, they could. All right, we're good. Just keep kiting them. Just keep kiting them. Will y'all hurry up and damn die? I don't have enough stamina to be playing with y'all. All right. Okay. Okay, we're good. All right, let's hurry up and get inside. Okay, so in this mod, you can pick up furniture and stuff. So what we're going to do. Okay. I think he might be the only person in here. All right, let's go up here and see. Okay, so this is good. So if the horde does come by, we can be up off the ground. So we just need to do something so we can block the door off downstairs. Let's shimmy across here. Because I'm going to assume that that door down there is going to be locked. So we're going to shimmy over here. We'll come across here. Okay. There's got to be somebody beneath us somewhere. All right, we're going down. 3, 2, 1. Here. No. Here. Okay. There's a there's an underground here. All right, so what we're gonna do this. All right, so I'm gonna pick up this table. All right, let's all right, so I have this wooden desk here. All right, let's rotate it. Okay, we need to get rid of this stuff here. All right, I think Nope. 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 Yeah. All right. Huh. Hmm. Let's take this right here. Can I pick this up? I cannot pick that up. Wait, listen. Yeah, thought I heard something. All right. Well, unfortunately, we have a space where there is not a lot of we have a place where there is not a lot of furniture. So what we're gonna do is when nighttime hits, we're gonna hang out up top. That's pretty much what we'll do. We're gonna come right up here and we're gonna kick it right upstairs. Because we'll be safe up here. Now the question is, can I build anything up here? I think I can get away with it. All right, let's see here. Carpenter's table. All right, let's go ahead and craft this thing. We'll try to put it up top here. The good thing is that you can pick up stuff and put it down without a what's the name of that thing? Land claim block. All right. All right. It's a big old thing. All right. The way that the blocks are positioned up here, we cannot put it up here. Maybe I can put it in here. Hmm. All right. Well, we'll put it downstairs. Listen. Okay. I thought I heard something. Listen. There's other zombies in this building. I can hear them. I don't know where they are, but I know that they're in here. All right, let's go away, zombie. Okay. Shh. Here they come. Okay. We just gonna wait up here. I hope you win all the silent battles you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Wait, silent? Am I silent on the vertical stream? No? Okay. I wanted to make sure. Okay. So I don't know. I don't know if it's enabled or not. I'm hoping it is. Okay. Damn. I was hoping there'd be a mod enabled that I had installed. I guess there's not one for Alpha 20, but I usually have mods installed that allow you to sleep during the nighttime, and I guess I don't have one for Undead Legacy. Mods, additional. Oh, I don't have a sleep mod on. Dude, that sucks, man. I thought that I had a sleeping mod on. I do have the mostly dead mod on though, so if I die, I will I'm just dead. And I will respawn as a new character. So that does add a little bit of a challenge here, because now I have to make sure that I don't get killed. Otherwise we respawn as a fresh person. I wonder what it looks like outside. See, you'll know if listen. Oh, I was gonna say you'll know if the wandering horde is coming here because you'll just hear like crazy amounts of footsteps just go rushing past. Like they'll run past. Like if I'm not making any noise or anything like that to catch their attention, they'll just pass by this area. That's it. They'll just run past through here. So I'm thinking that's what's gonna happen. I think they're just gonna run past. I'm hoping that's what happens because then I know at least we've been visited by them and that we'll be good to go for tomorrow. When the sun rises, though, that's whenever we'll be able to start making progress here. Now that we're in our traditional spiritual home right here. If you guys don't really know, since the early days of playing 7 Days to Die with my homie Reaper, we our very first base that we made. Well, we didn't make it. Our very first base that we acquired was a church. And so ever since then, we have traditionally made our base out of the church. And we've been playing 7 Days to Die since like 2012. So uh our first base was this church that was sitting up on a hill, kind of like this one is a little bit, but this church was like out in the wilderness a little bit. It was on the outside of town, and it was sitting like it was even with the street, but like behind of it, like there was just kind of like a drop off point there. And so the church was surrounded by dirt, and we had all these spikes and everything. It was like the ultimate base, man, ultimate base. And so ever since then, we've always made our base out of a church. So that's why I was a little bit ecstatic then about finding this church because I like using the church still. The only thing that's different is that the church always seems to have this underground space included in it now. And I don't know why. I guess they updated the base church model to for it to always have this back area here, but like the very first church that we had, it was the same out layout here where it's basically just one big room and there was no door with a back office or anything. It was just one large room and there was no underground area, but this one has the underground area to it. I can't believe I don't have a sleeping mod on. That is absolutely crazy. I usually never stream a 7 Days to Die playthrough without a sleeping mod on because of this problem right now. We were sitting here with nothing to do until the daytime comes because I've got to stay alive, man. I can't die. I can't die because if I die, like I said, I got to respawn as a fresh person, and then we lose basically the entire day. Whoa. Wait. Y'all didn't hear the desktop audio. Okay, hold on. All right, my bad. Why did nobody tell me that the the stream audio was off? Okay. All right. Sorry, a customer contacted in. All right, so it is still the middle of the night. It's about to be 4 a.m. in a little bit. Still relatively uneventful, so that's good. I wouldn't have known though. I was alt tabbed. All right, so we have a bunch of stuff on us. I don't need these seeds. Grandpa's learning elixir. We got gears. We got some oil shale meats. We got a handgun book. Okay. Needle and Thread, Volume 6. Ooh, we got a saw. Hell yeah. I don't know if the horde came by last night or not, because I was alt tabbed and the game was muted, so I have no idea if they showed up last night. I wish I knew, but that call was random. All right. I did not know I also had this permanently dead mod on either. Otherwise, I would have turned that off as well. I would have turned that off because well, we're not running the integration, so I guess it should be fine. Then we don't have an opportunity for people in chat to spawn crap on me, so we'll just play like it's a 28-day survival series playthrough. When the sun go down, I go down. When the sun come up, I will then get moving. So y'all can prepare for that. it is for 15 minutes a day. I'm gonna be kicking it, just sitting here. All right, I think it's about to be daytime. Yep. 3 minutes till day. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Huh. This is a big ass damn Tesk. Shit is huge. Okay. What the fuck? The hell's all that noise outside? Makes me a little hesitant about walking back outside, man. Okay, sound like a wolf or a dog outside. There we go. All right, so we got the carpenter's table built. All right, let's see here. Maintenance station. Okay. Now we can build this hammer. Let's see here. We can build a hammer. We can build a club. We can build firewood. We can build nails. Okay. So we need to build this hammer here. And for that, we're going to need some more scrap metal. And we're going to need a handle. Oh, here's a handle right here. So we need planks and we need glue. We need 4 planks. And we can turn this raw wood into planks. Okay. Perfect. Let's make that. Now we have a handle and we have some scrap wood. Now we just need some scrap iron and we need some raw wood. Okay. Now this is also how we get to making our first shapes that we can make. Now we can also get like cardboard boxes to store stuff in, but like I said, you can pick like anything up. So there's really like no point to making storage containers. You just pick up some boxes that you find. All right, so now we can make a door, but like I said, you need like a lot of random pieces. So you need actual hinges and nails and stuff, but you gotta find hinges. I don't believe you can make hinges. So, oh yeah, we did put down the bedroll. All right, so we don't have any storage containers on us. We did find a shovel earlier. We do have a saw earlier as well. We got a bunch of random crap on us. We got some fresh water, water, beer. You all take empty containers and you pull it out of those sources. So like when next time we see a toilet, we're going to take like an empty jar and we'll collect the water out of it. Same thing for finding like beer and drinks and stuff too. So what we need to build now is the hammer. That's what we need to fixate on, is building this repair hammer. So we need to go cut down some trees so we can get some, listen. 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 You hear all that? That's the wandering horde. Let's eat this beef. Okay. What's our weight looking like? £40 out of 100. We need to lose weight. I wish that wolf wasn't outside. All right, let's see here. We need to reduce weight. Okay. Cement. We'll put all of this random stuff that we don't need on us in here. Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff on us. Okay. All right. Let's get it. Watching for that wolf. Okay. You seen the wolf over there, right? There it is. Now we only got 8 bullets. I'd prefer not to have to shoot it. I'd prefer not to have to shoot it, but we only have 8 bullets. And we're going to have to deal with it. Maybe not right now, but we will eventually. All right. I wish he would fight one of them damn zombies out there. That'd be one of the problems too with playing multiple versions of this game, is that in certain versions they will be hostile to the zombies. I just want to make sure that damn wolf don't get the drop on my ass. Yeah, he is not concerned with the zombies at all. Okay. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and kill this wolf, hopefully. Or the wolf is going to kill us, one of the two. We'll see. We don't need a zombie trying to attack us, though, so let's deal with the zombie first. And if we succeed... Oh, I thought the wolf was coming. If we successfully deal with the wolf, there's a item. Oh shit, motherfucker. Oh, bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, dude. 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 Bullshit, man. Bullshit, man. Oh. That's so ass. That's so ass. That is so ass, man. That is so ass. All right, whatever. Let's deal with this fucking wolf. Oh my fucking god. Dude. Holy shit. We did it. Oh my fucking god. Okay, luckily they all want me. I was concerned that they wanted to eat my wolf. Oh! Dude, that fucking haymaker to the back of the head. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. They all want me. They all want me. We need to just go ahead and just kill them. Okay. Just don't get tripped up and we're good. Dead. Fucking with y'all, my meat is gonna despawn. I need that wolf. Okay. Yeah, got it. All right. Now we kill them. Hell yeah. All right, we doing it. Doing it and doing it and doing it. Wow. All right, we got to take care of this infection. I'm hungry. I have a concussion. I have an infection. I had one guy running wild earlier, slapping me up. Okay. Now, my prize. That item in the street that I've been looking at all morning. And now we get to go get. Something died overnight here. And it is a timer, soup stock, bullets, and a timer relay. I think it's just a schematic too. Yep. Just some schematics. Now, the thing about this mod here is that when you get a schematic, you can learn it or you can scrap it and you can turn it into research paper. So an electric timer relay, I probably should have scrapped that and turned it into research notes. All right, let's see here. Suspicious. Kind of. Because see, remember, this church has a downstairs area, so it leads somewhere and comes out somewhere. And usually, like a building like that is typical for where the outside entrance of it's going to be, but there's just a block on the inside. But you know what? We do have a shovel, which is prime for getting rid of that kind of block. And there is, in fact, nothing under it. Huh. Weird. All right, well, anyway, that is none of my concern. Let's go ahead and acquire, which we can use the wrench for this. Let's acquire this iron that we're going to need to build this hammer. And what we need to do is we also need to get some stones so that we can build a campfire. Because what we need is we need to turn honey that we find into consumable honey to get rid of the infection. All right. So let's build this hammer, because we can also build a door too to put up here. All right, let's see here. Let's craft the hammer now. Let's take a look at this door here. We need hinges, which I don't think that we can produce our own hinges. We actually can produce hinges if we have a forge. Let's take my hammer here. And if I recall, I think I would put my hammer on key 5. All right, let's see about the next workstation we need to build. We could go with the maintenance station, which I could use to maintain all of my equipment, because there's just no simple repairs. Like in the base game, if you're repairing stone tools, you just need a piece of stone. In here, though, you're going to need pieces of wood, pieces of grass, and pieces of stone to repair simple equipment like that. But later, whenever you get iron equipment, you just need pieces of scrap iron to repair that. So we can go with the maintenance station, I guess, because I don't think we can do anything about a forge because we don't have it researched yet. So we actually could build the research station next. But see right here, this is where we need these old books. Sounds like we have a visitor. Sir, I'm sorry the church is closed today. We are no longer taking... We're not taking any visitors. We're not taking any visitors today. All right, let's go get some stone, because we need to build a campfire. Oh, actually, we just need some pieces of wood. Okay, well, that's simple enough. All we need is a couple branches, and then we can build us a campfire. I guess the amount of stones that we needed to build the campfire was probably in my bug out bag. Even though we can get branches way quicker by just punching the ones on the ground. I want to get the resin and stuff too, as well as the logs. All right. Make me a campfire. Perfect. Because we're going to need this for managing our water needs. Let's go ahead and put down the campfire in here. There we go. All right, what's next? What's next? We really kind of need to build this maintenance station. Once we get these basic things out of the way, we need to take care of the, we got to take care of this infection, though. It's getting ready to, pass a, treatable level. Okay, so we need 4 honeycomb. Let's see if we have any honeycomb in here. We do not have any honeycomb in here. We do have some old books, though. We don't have any honeycomb, so we need to go try to get some honeycomb from the wilderness out here. Unfortunately, my infection is so high already, I don't think we'll be able to get sufficient honeycomb quickly enough to matter. So we probably are going to be looking at gathering enough honeycomb to take care of a level 2 infection. So the most important thing right now is making sure we don't get a worse off infection and making sure that we don't die. Unless, of course, I happen to get extremely lucky and find enough... Oh, shit. Ooh, bro, the concussion kicked in at the wrong time. Dude, back the hell up. Don't run at me, man. I'm tired. My head hurts. I'm thirsty. My brain not working very good right now. Okay. As long as this dude mind his own business, which we know he ain't, he's gonna turn around immediately. Of course. All right. Well, the good thing though is that an Undead Legacy, like I was trying to say earlier, is that they are not stingy with the honey. They know infection is easy to get, so they make infection easy to treat. Don't be looking at me like I did you wrong. So the drop rate is very gracious when it comes to stumps. Okay, there's a big ass bear over there. There's a big ass scorpion over there. Okay, lovely. We want to stay away from both of those things. I do not want to contend with a bear or a scorpion. Let's see, if the scorpion hits me, then we are dealing with scorpion venom, and I'm already down half life. I'm not even trying to have any of that negativity in my life. I just want to go find me some more stumps. Okay, you see that? That zombie didn't want to even bother me, man. You see that? He wanted to live his life just like I want to live my life. He can go on. I ain't got to kill him. He ain't got to try to kill me. We can both coexist. That's the kind of zombie that we need in this world. He saw me, I saw him, and we both moved on. All right. Well, we at 5% infection now, so it is already too late. It's already too late for me to cure this with one thing of honey. We're gonna need 2. Where the hell is all the damn stumps at? For some reason, I am not seeing them. Now, whenever you find a stump and you destroy it, you will typically get honey out of it, but I typically see way more stumps than I am seeing right now. And I don't think that you can get them. I don't think that it comes out of regular trees. It might come out of regular trees. I don't know. I'm very hungry and thirsty, so it's making getting resources a little difficult. All right, let's go ahead and drink that. We're gonna consume this soup stock. Nothing. All right, well, thirst is taken care of. I'm still hungry, but I'm not thirsty. Yeah, she did die. She just didn't make a ground hitting sound. Well, damn, finally. It's the first stump that I've seen in like damn 5 minutes. And of course, this stupid ass fucking thing would break. This would break before we finish making the stupid maintenance station. Okay, Okay. Repair kit. Here it is. We need stone. We need branches. All right. All right. Well, let's see here. Okay. Let's just collect some branches here. Get me a repair kit together. Lady! Oh, hey, man, I am busy, man. I am trying to get shit done. Oh, shit! Motherfucker! What kind of fucking teleporting ass hit was that? Ah. Ah. Shit. I am suffering, man. Okay. Okay. Now. Damn. Okay. My character is injured. I think my leg is broke. Or I have a sprain. One of the two. I'm not sure. But I am really hurt. I am really hurt. I am really hurt. I need to go rest and recuperate. See, I'm in a bad spot for it being so early in the game. I'm infected. My body is severely injured. We're in a bad spot, man. We're in a bad spot. And the problem is that we got to be out here risking our life right now. We still need another 3 honey. because now, because we got hit with that damn zombie haymaker earlier, our infection rate is now up to 7.2%. And because we're hungry, we're not healing. And we can't really make any food either. Like, okay, let's see here. Can we make bacon and eggs? We can make bacon and eggs. If we get back home, which is going to be hard because my leg is messed up. If we get back home, we can eat bacon and eggs. Okay. My leg is broken for the next 2 hours. So we also need to make a splint, which we can make one of those. So let's go ahead and craft that right now. And I'm going to go ahead and put that on my leg. Okay. So we are a little bit faster now. Okay. We need to get home. Okay. Just ignore those zombies. Just ignore the zombies and just keep moving. Just keep walking. Ow, son of a bitch. Ugh. Stupid damn concussion. Okay. Just keep moving. Oh my god, dude. Freaking concussion, man. Trying to freaking do me in. That is insane. Okay, just... Motherfucking wolves, bro. Let's just keep walking. Okay, we've gotten away from the zombies. Okay, we just need to cure the hunger. We cure the hunger. We heal. And then we can get back out here. Okay, we're gonna cure my hunger. Okay, we're gonna cure my hunger problems. We're going to yeah, we're gonna cure the hunger problem. Okay. Okay, where's the table? Or the desk? Okay, why are you doing that? You're supposed to... There you go. Okay. Now, we have this hammer, so we can do this. Oh, well, we need planks for that, but whatever. Let's take care of this problem here. Okay. Let's make this jar of honey. Oh, we have to have a cooking pot to make bacon and eggs. Okay, I thought we could get away with not having a cooking pot. Okay, never mind. We got to make burnt meat. Excuse me. Well, that sucks. All right, well, let's grill it up then. All right, we'll consume this honey. All right, we need to do something about our water supply right now. So let's go ahead and get this. Actually, no, let's not get that. Let's get this. See here? Water. Water. Okay. And then, bada bing, bada boom. Fresh water. And We turn the snowballs into dirty water. Because we're getting ready to eat all this burnt ass meat. We're getting ready to be dehydrated as hell. So we have a bunch of water that we can consume shortly after this. So we will be good. All right. So if we make some planks, we will have everything that we need to make a maintenance table. So that's what I'm going to do next, is make this maintenance table. I just want to solve my food problems right now, because I want to go ahead and get to healing. Because only having 32 health out of 102 makes me a little bit concerned. All right. All right, we should get ready to be healing very soon. As soon as we pass, I think, 50 food, we should start healing. We have sufficient water as well. The hunger should go away. The hunger just went away. And now we are recovering health. Hell yeah. All right, so we need 20 planks. So let's head over here. First off, let's see here. Okay, that stuff is still... Okay. Let's head over here to my wood table here. Now, we need 20 planks. Now, whenever I output planks, it comes in sets of 2. So, we'll make 10 of these. Alright, and that'll be done in 50 seconds. That'll give us the 20 planks, and then we can build this maintenance table. I don't know if the maintenance table works on the basic tool or not. It might. I'm not entirely sure. But we're doing good. We're doing good. We have the food problem situated for now. We have the water problem situated for now. We are healing. We're up to 51 health now. We're not healing very quickly, though. But we also haven't allocated any skill points here. We do have 5 points available. So right now, what's going to be important is putting our points into something that's basically going to stretch what we have so far. So we're going to be looking definitely into the perks that we will need to be going for first. Now, major one here, though, is going to be Iron Gut. So we're going to need at least 1 point into Fortitude. And Iron Gut is locked. Why is Iron Gut locked? I think because I have a concussion, I think my Fortitude is reduced. Yep. Everything is reduced by 1. Damn it. Okay. Painkillers. I am pretty sure I don't have any painkillers. So that's a problem. All right. Fresh water is available. Freaking leg is busted still. All right, let's see here. I got dirty water in here. I got planks in here. I got some old books in here. I wonder if I can put my saw into my carpenter's table. Is there stairs? No, there's not. Okay. I can't avoid jumping then. All right, can I put the saw in here? Is there a tools? There's no tools, it looks like. All right. Well, whatever. We can now construct this maintenance station. Let's craft that. Want to get these workstations out of the way. Next, we're going to need is the research station. Now, we have most of this here. We just need to cut down a few trees to get the logs, the branches. We need paper, which that we're definitely going to be short on. But we need paper, but we need books, most importantly. So we're going to have to hit up like a any mailboxes that we might see. But enough about that for now. Let's go ahead and clear some space for this maintenance station. And hopefully this axe lasts through the destruction for me to put down the station I'm going to need to fix the axe. I think the durability is on the lower right-hand corner that's covered up by my head, so I think we're good. All right, let's see here. Maintenance station, put that on 9. Oh, it's pretty small. Okay. Well, actually, I should put that over here then because I want it by the exit. All right, let's see how this works. Let's see if I put my stick here. Yeah, see how it just takes branches to fix it now? Versus like a whole repair kit. And now if I put my gun up here, I can't fix it because the station's insufficient level. But everything else I can just toss up there and it'll tell me, boom, this only needs a few stone to repair it. So once you get the maintenance station up there, everything can change too there. All right, so we're still pretty low on health. We're only at 53 health. Oh yeah, so I was going into my skills. So what we need is we need healing factor unlocked. And that requires fortitude level 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop another point in here just so we can go ahead and unlock that. And we're going to go ahead and get that unlocked. And we're going to get a point in iron gut as well. Because with healing factor at least level 1, we get 1 hit point back every 90 seconds. And then with iron gut level 1, it will lower our food and water loss. Only by 5%, which really isn't nothing, but it's better. Well, it's better than nothing. Now this is good for shotguns. Enduring mines. I don't know. When it comes to survival in game, I really like machine guns. Shotguns are okay, but only if you get like a late game shotgun. Like a shotgun that can hold like 8 bullets at a time. That's the only time that I find shotguns to be good in this game. Early game shotguns are total trash. And like this tree is really only good for, you know, the healing and the iron gut. Oh, this also gives me a bonus life. Bonus 25 health. What about max healing factor? 1 HP every 6 seconds? Whoa, that scared the shit out of me. Alright, let's see here. That's a work chat that's come in. Let's see what he wants. Oh, never mind. It's a she. Let's see what she wants. And then, of course, we'll be healing in the meantime. Uh-huh. Okay. What we looking like? It's 8:30. How this looking? cook my water up too. Therefore, we'll have sufficient food, sufficient water. All right, get out of here, lady. Now she won't leave. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right, so let's see here. We got water coming up here. We got a good amount of water. I think we had some more meat, right? How much longer for my leg to be fixed? 20 minutes? Damn. I don't really want to be going around outside now since I'm injured like this. It's got me I'm unsure. I don't want to take any stackable items. I want to move all of my stackable items in there. All right. Cook me some more meat. My food selection sucks, man. But oh, dude, my concussion is gonna last for an hour and 10 minutes. That is horrible. All right, well, this is a very brutal first couple days already. Not able to get much done here because unfortunately we sustained a lot of injuries. Which, you know, that tends to happen. I mean, sometimes, you know, you run into a zombie that for some reason, when you hit it, for some reason, it becomes very angry. And it begins to beat the brakes off of you. So that's what tends to happen for some reason. All right. Well, it is 9:30. We have built we have the maintenance station completed now, so that's good. Dude, lady, if you don't get your ass out of here. Loud ass sound. They picked like the most obnoxious sound in the world to let you know that, hey, you have a new message. All right. That's a case where somebody didn't pay their bill and then they were all like, why is my service off? And I'm like, you already know why. You said, hey, my bill, I didn't pay my bill, but you guys usually give me longer. Okay, well, you know that your service is off because your bill isn't paid. So why are you come asking us about, hey, is my service off because my bill isn't paid? You know already. Why are you coming asking that question? You are aware. That's why you are here right now, because you already know. Okay, so we're low on food and water now because unfortunately this burnt meat is a crappy source of food and water. All right, well, let's go up here to our spiritual home for the evening. All right, so we have no more points now. We have 1 point. But unfortunately, all of our attributes are lowered by 1. So even if we did put a point into anything, we cannot take any advantage of its levels. But we're going to go ahead and drop it into fortitude anyway. Once we do recover from this concussion, then we'll be good to go. All right, so the infection the infection is still going on. We are at 4.4%, so we can estimate that's going to be above 5 by the time the daytime gets here. So we're going to have to deal with finding more honey tomorrow, probably another 8 honey now, because our infection is going to be above 5% by the time the daytime gets here, because we're at 4.5%. We're still going to have a concussion by the time the morning time gets here, but the sprained leg that we're dealing with, that is going to be almost fixed by the time the day gets here. So we'll just have to just chillax here. It sounds like there's a zombie really close to me, but I'm not sure where. And like it looks like it would be above me, but I'm not sure. But now that we have the carpenter's table down, we can use the carpenter's table to make building blocks. So if we go over to the carpenter's table, we could make building blocks, and we can make the ladders. Yeah, we can make a ladder and go up there and see. But tomorrow we're gonna need to take care of the infection first. Yeah. We'll take care of the infection tomorrow. Before we do anything else. We need to take care of this food and water too. What about a forge? We need the research station. Ah, that's right. We need the research. We got to get the research station down. We need paper. I think we need 2 more books. We have everything else. We just need the paper. We need 2 books. Well, the paper we can only get through exploration. Paper we're going to need to find. We need basically to hit mailboxes. We can get both of the things. We need books and we need paper. So if we hit mailboxes, that we'll get both of them. And if we find any recipes or schematics that we don't want, we can scrap them. And we should get books and paper for each one that we scrap. So we'll look for that in the morning. We'll do that. Did you ever? Bro, I did not even see you say anything. Did you tell us a story? A story? Did you ever get that promotion at your job? No, I did not get it. So, sorry, I was lost in the sauce there for a second there. So, they were hiring for immediate position for manager, and I actually talked to the guy from Human Resources who was doing the hiring, and he said the only reason why he didn't hire me, you know, considering how experienced I am, the only reason why he didn't hire me for that position is because I did not have any prior manager experience. He said, with all of my experience that I have, I fit all of those other requirements, but they wanted somebody who actually had managerial experience for this position. But he said in the first quarter of this year that they would be hiring for another manager for a when they're expanding roles right here, because he said they're going to be adding a new team, and so they'll be looking for somebody to manage that team. So he told me to be on the lookout for that, which I actually need to probably review our job board and make sure the position is not listed there already and see about it. But no, unfortunately, I did not get it. I got passed over for somebody else. The interview was successful. It's just, he said, They ended up going with somebody who'd actually been a manager. And see, I always I always stayed away from being a manager because growing up, as I said before, growing up working with people who I would have been a manager of made me never want to be a manager. Like my first job was working at Pizza Hut. Now, I would have been okay being a manager at Pizza Hut. So this was back in the, early 2000s, and I worked at Pizza Hut. Now, minimum wage was $5.25 then, and Pizza Hut paid delivery drivers $6 an hour. And well, everybody in the store started out at $6 an hour. You know, the cooks, the delivery drivers, the people who worked, the prep counter girls and stuff, because we had an indoor dining facility, and so we all made $6 an hour, and like stuff was affordable back then, man. We had like $1 McChickens and $1 McDoubles. Well, McDoubles was like $1, and McChickens was like $1.25. And so stuff was super cheap back then, man. You had those cheap KFC meals where stuff would be like $10, and you have like a bomb ass meal that you could get out of it, man. Stuff was good back then, man. It was good, and so I would have been a manager at Pizza Hut, totally. But when I went to work at Walmart, that was a different story. Because when I went to work at Walmart, I was a cart pusher. So we would push up carts, and the people that I worked with, they just didn't listen. You hear it? They're outside running around. They didn't want to do their jobs. They didn't want to push carts at all. Like you would often come out to where they were, and they would just be sitting there just kicking it. Like the cart bay will be getting empty, but because there were carts in there, they're like, you know, you shouldn't say anything to me. There are carts available. And I'm all like, but the point is that the cart bay is emptying and you should be out gathering carts. And they'd just be like, they didn't want to gather carts at that time. And I was like, see, how difficult would it be being this team's manager? This is the only job at Walmart that they qualified for, and they don't want to do it. They're just here because they have to be to get money, but like they don't care about doing the job at all. So you're constantly trying to get them to do the work that you hired them for. And so I was like, I don't want to be a manager of that scenario. And like a lot of, damn, they outside destroying stuff. A lot of other positions that I've worked at, it's being manager of a staff force that simply they're just dialing it, they're just phoning it in. And so I'm like, I don't want to be a manager over people like that. And like that's even the case where I'm working at now is that I have teammates who are doing the bare minimum. And so when it comes to being a manager of that kind of team, then you have that situation of now I am their manager and them doing the bare minimum as an agent. Of course, that affects me because that's other work that I have to do. But now I'm the manager and I know these things go on already as an agent, but I can't do anything about it. But now, what if I'm a manager? Now it's my job to do something about it. So it's my job now to talk to a person and try to convince them to increase their performance because it's necessary to keep their job, and knowing that they know that they're not doing their job and they're simply seeing how long they can get away with it. Like that would be the aggravating thing about being a manager, and that's why I've always avoided it. So like I don't necessarily want to be a manager. So I'm not really bothered by the fact I didn't get that promotion, but I don't know. And see, that's the thing too, is that in that interview, I was straight up about it. He was like, "So I see that you have a lot of experience, and you've never gone for a manager position like that before. Any reason why? And I told him straight up. And I said, I've never wanted a job where my job is to make other people care about their jobs. They don't care about their jobs already. It's not like I'm a kiss ass or a bootlegger or anything. I just do the shit that I'm supposed to do so that they don't fucking bother me. That's about it. I don't want you messaging me or saying, Zool, can I talk to you? Zool, why didn't you do this? I just want to sign in, get my work done, and I don't want you to bother me while I'm not at work. I don't want you to bother me while I'm at work. I want to sign in, do my work, and then I want to go home. Well, I'm already at home, but I want to sign in and do my job, and I want to sign out. And I don't ever want to hear from you. And that's pretty much what it's like right now. That's what my job is. I sign in, I do my shit, and then I sign out. And nobody ever has anything to say to me at all. My manager never has to talk to me. Our client relations person, he never has to talk to me. Nothing. I mean, I talk to him every morning, but that's because we're supposed to talk to him at the start of every shift. But he never has anything to say. He's always, "Good morning, Zool. How you doing? How was the shift last night? Cool. Anything to report? All right, bet. Have a good day." And then that's the end of the exchange. He never is all like, "Yo, why did you do this?" or "Why did you do that?" That doesn't happen. Everything is chill. And so, like, that's what I like. So it ain't like I like work or anything. I just don't want you to bother me. So I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to be doing. And see, I know other people don't share that same work ethic. Is like, you don't want to be there, so you don't want to do your job. But I'm one of those people who follows that Hank Hill philosophy. Is you gotta do shit that you don't want to do because it has to be done. So no, I don't like my job. No, I don't want to do that shit, but I just do it because I ain't got a fucking choice if I want to be able to keep my job and not have any problems out of them. So I ain't got to hear their bullshit, and everything is chill. So I just do what I'm supposed to fucking do. And like, that's what I would want, a team of people who just did the shit right because you know that's what's expected. But it involves basically you forcing yourself to do some shit that you really don't want to do. I mean, I don't want to listen to this shit. I don't want to do any of this crap, but I got to. Like right now, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna lean in here. Boom. Nothing. I can go back here to kicking it because there's no tickets. But that's because I already did all the shit that I was supposed to do when I first fucking got here. I just need people to be on that same level. But as a manager, it's rare that you're gonna get people like that. So I was like, fuck that. I don't want to be a manager. I don't want to be a manager. But like, that's how you eventually are gonna get some money. You gotta get promoted, or you gonna bounce around to different companies. But the problem with bouncing around to different companies is that like you eventually have to change positions. Because that's how I earn my way up. Making more money is bouncing around to different companies, but it didn't translate into long term career growth. I don't really care about the money, but I still do a good job. But I will quit a place. Hey, I do not blame you at all. I only care about the money too, but I do a good job. See, that's what I'm saying. Is I don't care about this company. I don't care about this position. I don't care about these customers. I don't care about none of that shit. All I care about is getting money from this position. But I will do a good job just so you don't bother me. But I will be definitely quick to leave a position if I get more money. That's how I increased my money throughout the years. Is I didn't, position. I didn't increase my position at any company that I worked for. I just left a job if another job was going to pay me more money. I worked at Pizza Hut. It was $6 an hour. I went to go work at Walmart. It was $6.50 an hour. From there, I left Walmart and I went to go work at Target because it was $8 an hour. Then from there, I went to go do community support because it was $10 an hour. Then I went to go do call center work because it was $11 an hour. And then I went back to community support because it was $13 an hour. And then I went back to doing call center work because it was $14 an hour. And then I stayed there for a while, and then I ended up getting a job that was $15 an hour, which I got a raise, 6 months later to $18 an hour. Then they did a restructuring and it was $20 an hour. Then it was $25 an hour after like a year. And like I was making Omega money then at $25 an hour. And then COVID happened. And then now I'm back in the position I'm in now. So, I mean, this job is chill, but like I don't have company charisma. I don't care about the business that I work at, man. That's what these businesses need to realize is I don't care about this business, man. I mean, I want this business to survive because this business pays the bills, but I don't care about this business. All right, so we got a concussion for 50 minutes. Damn. All right, well, it is finally daytime. I am glad because I have been yapping all night long. Okay, so we have a concussion. We are now hungry. That is lovely to start the day off with. We have an 8.1% infection, and the concussion was lasting for another 50 minutes. Our leg is still going to be messed up for another 2.5 minutes, but that's okay. We just need to make sure that we're not jumping or running around, but we are in a good spot health-wise. We now have 88 health, so we are on the positive end now. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a lamp. Our lantern. All right. So, we need to build this research station. We need paper, we need sticks, we need logs, we need old books. Now, I'm pretty sure that we have 3 old books. I'm pretty sure we have logs, and we probably have some branches. Okay. Okay. That only increased by time by 2 seconds. All right, so let's see here. All right, so we have logs. We don't have any branches. And we do have we have 3 old books. And we don't have any paper. So, what we need to do is we need to we need to loot mailboxes. But we also have an infection problem, so we need to actually remedy that. And we're not going to take this we're not going to take this. Oh, the desk is not that heavy. Okay. This stick is not that great for dispatching enemies here. It's actually horrible. Okay. We're in a crappy spot because it's early, but as long as we don't get jacked up, I think we'll be okay. Now, pretty sure we went in this mailbox here. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're gonna go. We're gonna be checking out other mailboxes in the area, and hopefully we can find. Hopefully we can find some good stuff in these mailboxes here. We're gonna be relying upon surface looting because this has a permanent death thing in here. We're gonna have to play very wisely. Now, if we do happen to die, we will respawn as a completely new person. And if we can maybe find our way back to where we used to be, we can reclaim our stuff. Oh, shit. That concussion is going to be the death of me. I highly doubt we're going to find our way back, so we just need to not die. Okay, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. See how we just got some corn seeds here? And we're going to scrap this recipe. Now see right here, it's going to give us research data. Now, I thought that we would get books, but apparently not. So we would, we get research data, but research data will be necessary for some unlocking things later. Once we get to making things in the table. All right, let's see here. Bottle, bones. Well, that's crap. Did I loot this? I did. Damn. Chicken, don't leave. Come back. I don't want to hurt you, chicken. Okay. All right. Now I wish I was by all those houses that I was passing by earlier. And see, what we need now is mailboxes. Ooh. Hold up here. Let's see. Tech Junkie Volume 5. Craft a stun repulsor mod. A drone light. We can scrap that. Okay, let's see if we scrap a magazine. A copper coil. We'll scrap that. Let's scrap this magazine. Research data as well. Okay. Alright, well, I was hoping that I would get paper from scrapping schematics, but apparently not. We're not getting any paper at all. We're just getting research data. That throws a little wrench into my plans, because I was hoping that we gotta be able to make old books, man. Hold up here. Yeah, we can make old books. In Research Station Level 2. Damn. Alright. Well, we have to find books somehow in the meantime. Okay. I thought that was a bear. It is just a car chassis. Ooh, hold on. Ooh, you know when you get the corner of your eye is itchy? Oh, gosh. And scratching that is like the best thing in the world. But make sure it's just you and me, man. Shit. Why is she so damn red? Back off. Back off. Hell yeah. Whew. Hold on. Damn. All right. I thought she was somehow special because of how red she was, and I was a little concerned, but apparently she's just normal, just super red. I guess the weird coloring is something that they fix later on, because a few of these zombies have been super red in the face and like red in the hands, and I was wondering if something was wrong with them. I used to keep up to date with all the changes and updates to this game pretty religiously back in the day, but I don't do it anymore. But I used to keep up with it a lot. So sometimes when things change, or are added in, I don't know anymore. Go away, man. Leave me alone. Go away. Ah, damn it. Concussion. Go away, lady. Leave me alone. I'm gonna go home. My brain hurt. You tell me to do things. We need to build a door for my building here, because we can't be relying upon putting a desk, picking up a desk and putting it down. That's just too slow for me to make sure I make it inside every night. But we need those, seriously? We need those hinges. Where are you going, man? Get away from my house. Looked like you thought you was getting ready to go in my house, man. You see how he just how he would look like he would just beeline and get ready to go inside? All right. Where the hell is that desk at? Here it is. All right. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, maintenance table's here. Alright, let's put that up there. We need branches. Now, I think I can scrap this. I think it will turn into branches. I thought it would turn into branches. It did not, in fact, turn into branches. It turned into scrap wood. Okay. All right. Well, that's what I pretty much need. I wish I could make a damn real weapon, though. Like, what I can make in terms of weaponry. Like, what are we gonna make, a bone club and waste duct tape? Although, if you wanted to fix it, it probably only needs bones to be repaired, and I have a lot of bones. That might not actually be a bad idea to make one of those. But I don't even have the recipes for those yet. Okay, well, we don't have the stuff we need to make this. We don't have enough bones because I have you have craft from nearby containers is available in this mod, so we're missing. I really thought that I had enough bones. That's weird that I don't. Yeah, I do. Okay, this stuff must just not be close enough. Okay, let's make a bone club then. Wow, that's funny. Okay. Let's go out and continue my quest for honey. Cause see, now we need a bunch of honey. We need like 15 honey. Can I make beehives? I think hive. Wait, where's oh, hive. Wait a minute. I thought I could make beehives. I could have sworn that was a thing in this mod. Oh. Alright. Well, I thought I could make beehives. Let's see. Howdy, which version of Undead Legacy is it and where did you download it? This is Undead Legacy 2.6.17. This is for the older version of 7 Days to Die. Subquake still has not released an up-to-date version of Undead Legacy. Subquake is the creator of this mod, or builder, or developer, or whatever you want to say. He's the developer of this mod, so he has not released one that works for a more up-to-date version of 7 Days to Die. And it is available on his website, which I think is actually subquake.com. This is not a good direction for me to go because this freaking concussion and the fact that this is where I'm going to be running into bears and stuff from the bears and friends from the cold zone. And need I remind you, I am walking around with, well, I'm not walking around with no clothes on. I have a t-shirt and stuff on, but fuck that. A mountain lion in this area? Yep, time to get up out of here. See, we're gonna have a problem. We need to go explore a pine forest area, a wilderness area that's away from the mountain biome over there. Let's see, anytime we're close to that, we're going to see stuff like those cougars and scorpions, because scorpions used to be in this game, but they took them out of there from what I recall, that there used to be giant scorpions or bees or wasps or some kind of giant insects, and they removed them from the game. But these mods, they add them back in there. It might not be giant scorpions though. It might have been like some other kind of insect. But there was some kind of large insect before in the game, and they removed them. Even though Reaper and I did play very early 7 Days to Die back then, we did not. We played a lot, but we did not ever hit the point of progressing. Because, like, when you play 7 Days to Die, you're supposed to progress from biome to biome. First, you start out in the pine forest, and then you're going to go to the burnt forest. And then from the burnt forest, you're going to go to, like, the desert. And then from the desert, you're going to go to, like, the frozen area. Then from the frozen area... Ah! Damn it, you son of a bitch! Then from the frozen area, you're going to go to the radiated area. Except, damn, he hurt me. Except, whenever we played the first time, we never really left the, we never left the forest. So, we played a lot. We just didn't get to experience a lot of the game until way later. Like, occasionally we would go into those other areas for a long time. Every now and then we'd go into those other areas, but we never played enough to go into those other areas constantly or in depth. I think the only time that we did that, because, you know, we would never do things like turn up the loot rate or turn up the experience gain or anything like that. So we'd always play so much time just at the basic level that we didn't experience a lot, like develop a bunch of skills, build a bunch of advanced things. Like, we didn't do any of that stuff because the experience gain was too slow. And shit, we really ended up just basically strolling around fighting regular zombies for most of the time. Like, we saw radiated and stuff like that, but like the scariest thing that we had to deal with was ferals. And like radiated zombies was like a very rare occurrence because we simply did not progress that far into the game. The game feels frozen to me. Okay. It felt frozen for a second. That was weird. Oh. I swear I keep hearing stuff. Okay. I was going to say, I thought that knife. Oh, wait. I think you don't need those clubs. It'll take away your stamina real fast. Knife and spear is okay. Ooh. I want to make a spear. Okay. Really, what I want to make is a sledgehammer. Sledgehammer is my weapon of choice. I am not a big club fan. I'm a big sledgehammer fan. I like big, powerful weapons. And so I want a sledgehammer. I should build one soon. But what I want to do is I want to get these books. I want to get these books and I want to get these papers. Now, my only problem is I remember running into this problem before playing Undead Legacy, is the fact that I need these books. Oh yeah, and we can get the paper that we need from chopping up old boxes and stuff here. Because this will give me paper and it'll give me plastic here. But the reason that I'm using the club here is because if I'm not mistaken, whenever I get ready to go repair it, I should just need bones at my research station. At my maintenance station rather. That's my place, right? Yeah, that's my place. Okay. Alright, so we need books. I did not get any books at all. I thought that I could get books through scrapping schematics, but you cannot. You only get research data. And research data is not what I need. I mean, I will need it, but that's not what I was hoping to get. All right. I want to get caught off guard here. Okay. See, my only thing that I'm really worried about here is like running into an animal earlier. Like, you see how fast that wolf almost killed me earlier? That's what I'm worried about. Hey, we got some hinges. Didn't we need, we needed hinges for what earlier? The... Hi. Hey, look, man. If you're hungry, I'm sorry. I thought you were coming to hit. I'm so sorry, sir. I did not know. I thought you were coming to go in the dumpsters. All right. We got more paper. Oh, we still need 15 more pieces of paper? What in the hell? Come in from the sky? We get up there. No? Is there a way from the front? No. Lady, don't come over here. Okay, I'm just a tourist. Calm down. I don't have any money. Okay. I don't know how to get in here. Ooh, a bag. And inside this bag is some vitamins and rotten meat. Okay. There we go. All right. Can I open this door up more? No. How the hell? All right, whatever. Nothing. Well, this will be the rest of the paper that I need. Hell yeah. There we go. Now, I bet you though that whenever we're able to make these old books, that we're gonna require a lot of paper. I still don't know how to get in here, but we can see if there's anything I can reach with my hands of telekinesis. All right, let's see. We're still infected. That's still a problem. We're hungry. Oh, we're really hungry. Okay, that is a major problem then. We don't have much honey. We only have 3 honeycombs. Now you need 5 honeycombs to make 1 thing of honey to heal yourself. So we need to get meat first off, like this damn chicken right here. Come here, chicken! Don't you fucking run away from me! Uh, uh, uh. Chicken, you can only run so far. I will catch you. Just like that. Okay. Okay. we don't have much meat. We don't have much meat. Okay. Let's take a look at our map here. All right, so the major problem that we have here is the frozen zone is all over here to our west side. So our options for getting what we require is going to be heading southeast. Southeast. So that's the direction in which we need to search for procuring honey and more meat. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head in this direction here because it looks like there is going to be forest in this direction. And you son of a bitch. Yeah, that'll teach you. Okay. Now, we're heading this way looking for honey. Honey and meat. Okay, so stumps and meat. Stumps and animals. And we can get eggs in the meantime too. And feathers. Just we don't need to head towards the snow at all. Nothing over there waits us but death. Now let's see here. Gotta be some stumps around here somewhere. Okay, there is a chicken over there. So I am gonna go this way because I'm gonna kill that chicken. You son of a bitch ass chicken. Well played, chicken. Bro, go away. Ooh. Go away, man. Go away, man. Alright. You bastard chicken. Dude, that chicken juked me, man. Did you see it? I ran up on it, and then it stopped. And then it cut another direction, like, immediately. And caused me to lose track of it. You bastard chicken. Okay. Alright, well, we don't need to head towards the west at all anyway, because that's leading towards the, to the snow. We need to head east. Only problem is that heading east is that there's a massive mountain right here. There's a chicken right there. Oh, bro, freaking. Wait, I picked the chicken up. I picked the chicken up. Okay, so there has to be chicken coops in here because I know that whenever I've been able to pick up chickens before, I could build chicken coops. So let's see, recipes. Yes, there is a chicken coop at a carpenter's table level 2. Okay, well that doesn't really help me right now though because I need meat. Only thing is I've already captured this chicken and so I can't oh shit. Oh. I can't use him for food now. Alright, we're really hungry now. My infection is up to 15.9%. We still need, we need more honey. I don't know if in this mod you can get honey by farming trees or not. I don't recall. Bro, back the hell up, man. I'm tired and I'm hungry. I don't have much energy. Okay. Let's I need the damn honey, man. I can't go back home without honey. I need to keep going for honey. Oh, what in the hell is up with that damn reach? I need food. I need honey. The early game is always too brutal, man. Alright, we'll kill this chicken. Gotcha. Okay. We need food. We need honey. We are in a rough spot right now. You know what would do us in? Is if there was a damn feral. That would be what would screw us over, is if one of these bastards is a feral. All right, let's see what we got. We got water at least, right? Yeah, we got water. Okay. All right, we have a bunch of dirty water, I do believe, because I believe we just collected a bunch of it from I believe we collected a bunch of it from a fire hydrant earlier. So let's oh shit! No, fuck! Dude, those pigs scared the shit out of me, man. Fuck, no, bro. Motherfucking pigs. Wait a minute, I can spawn on my bed? Spawn near my bed. Oh, wait a minute. The mod didn't work. Wait a minute. Yeah, the mod didn't work. What the hell? It should have made me spawn back as a completely new. You have suffered memory loss, and as a result, some of your action skills have. Yeah, that did not work. Huh. Yeah, when I respawned, I should have respawned as a completely fresh person. I did not know what the hell that noise was. All I heard, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And it was some stupid fucking pigs. Okay. They're gonna be in here still. Huh. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why I respawned the way that I did. Where the fuck are these pigs at? Motherfucker. Okay, I'm not sure why I respawned here. Okay, well, actually, I am cool with it. Because... Actually, I don't know. I'm not cool with that. Is that them down there? I don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna need to take a look at the, Let me take a look at the settings. Alright, let's see here. Death penalty. Yeah, I don't see what happened here. The mod says... Hold up here. What does the mod say? The mod is called... Mostly Dead Permadeath. Mostly Dead Permadeath. Here's config. Remove the reset but not removed. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Buffs. Huh. Yeah, it's set up correctly, so I don't know why it didn't work. Turns the mostly dead modlet into a permadeath modlet. Yeah, but see, like, there's no setting. Like, it doesn't change anything on here. It just, it makes death work differently. But like, see, moderate is you lose random action skills. There's only standard, moderate, beginner, and disabled. And see, that's not any of the ones that we want. We're looking for the permadeath option to be on, but it's not. What's weird is it's not here. Huh, I don't know. It did not seem to work for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't know. I don't know. That's very odd to me. Because now it does not feel like it is faithful to my style here because I have died. And if you die, you're supposed to just be a new person. I don't know. Oh no, I'll have to work that out. I have to work that out. It is about to be my lunchtime though in 7 minutes, so I will wrap this up now anyway. We'll figure it out next time. We'll see. We'll see next time if I restart this here or if we move on to a mod that we can work with the current version of the game, alpha. Well, it's not alpha. They say it's version 2.5 now. They do have some very cool additions that we have here, which I did want to showcase a little bit of that. Actually, let me do that. Actually, I'm going to do that right quick here. Hold up here. Let me go back. I am going to load this one up, right? Yes. Yes. I'm going to load this one up. All right, hold on here. Let me wait for 7 Days to Die Undead Legacy to close out. Undead Legacy is such a heavy mod. Like, it takes forever for it to load up because there's just so much stuff that was added and changed and customized in Undead Legacy that it takes by far the longest loading time. And sometimes, strangely enough, the longest shutdown time. I don't know what's up with that, but it takes forever to close. All right, so let me show you this here. So if this is what people would like to see instead of Undead Legacy will be cool for the depth of the things that's going to be available, but if we happen to go with like the Wasteland mod instead, which we were running the Wasteland mod last time. If we happen to go with the Wasteland mod instead, there are some other things that we can use in the Wasteland mod. Because first off, we have the Avatar mod that's available in the version 2.0. And then we have this other mod that I want to show you, provided 7 Days to Die wants to go ahead and open up here. Wasteland is another heavy mod. You know, I don't think I have actually a 2.0 map. I do not. Damn it. Okay, well. I don't like seeing those red warnings pop up here. Okay, hopefully this boots up quickly here. Because I want to show, it's a lot of benefits if we go with the Wasteland mod versus Undead Legacy. There's a lot of interesting things here. So last time we were playing the Wasteland mod, because I was told, which we found out to be incorrect information, is I was told that there was some sort of a in mod storyline, but there is not. There's no storyline at all. There's no special. I mean, there are special POIs that are located in this mod, but like there's no built-in storyline progression in this mod where you do anything special in terms of like a Fallout related quest line or anything. It's not like Damn, I done forgot the name of the mod. Uh, Darkness Falls. It's not like Darkness Falls or Age of Oblivion or anything like that, where there is a quest line built in here. It's just Fallout stuff added in here. That's all. All right. Navigaine is the quickest world to get initialized here, but it's just to show you the other mod that I have added in here because I really like Halo back in the day. And I've often said, you know, what would be cool for 7 Days to Die is if they added in some quality of life stuff that they just don't have in the game. And it turns out that there was a mod that existed for what I'm looking for. Oh, we got to put the special points in. Hold on. Well, it doesn't really matter what we put them in because this is just showing this off here. So it really doesn't matter. All right. Now, time to use cheating power. Did you see all of those errors flying up here? Look at that. Holy cow. They're not game breaking though, so it's not going away. Okay, so we're putting on CM here, so we want 7.62 ammunition. All right, we need gas as well. And now we're gonna be, it's called a Tiger Jeep is what it's called. All right. There it is. Okay. Now, the Tiger Jeep is it's a vehicle, of course, as you see. But the Tiger Jeep has a gun on it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me get out of the car. No, I need to put some gas in here. I feel like I'm stuck in the vehicle. I feel like I'm stuck in the vehicle. Like, why am I okay, I think I'm in the gun turret. But why am I in the gun turret? Oh yeah, there it is. I am indeed in the gun turret. I don't know the buttons to get out of this thing. There's a button to exit the chair, but I don't know which one it is. See that? I'm still the gun. I don't know what button it is to get out of the car. But I'll need to look at the actually let me do that before we go, because if we play with the Wasteland mod, it does not say how to get out of the vehicle on the mod info. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, anyway, if we play with the Wasteland mod on, we will be able to utilize this vehicle. Now, I'll of course have to proceed with we'll have to proceed with actually, you know, legally acquiring this vehicle, but let's see. Whoa. That was crazy. Okay. We'll have to actually go through the game and actually acquire it though. All right, let's put a gas in here. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so as long as I have 762 ammunition in my inventory, I can use this machine gun. Now, it can't do anything amazing. All it can do is shoot. That's it. It isn't like, you know, I could blow up any buildings or anything like that. And of course, even though there's zombies inside of this building, I can't like shoot and wake them up. But what I'm curious to see is I would like to test this mod out if I could get other people to play in the future here. What I would like to do is test this mod out and see how it works with other people and see if we could if this vehicle could be utilized during horde nights. Like, that would be cool. Or even if there was like PvP and stuff going on. Like, I think that would be pretty dope. I don't know how this would work though if there was multiple people inside of my vehicle. I don't know if like they would control the gun or what. Like, I would be curious to see how it would work out. Hello? Huh. I guess that doesn't register as a vehicle. But yeah, I think like that'd be pretty badass though if we like utilize that. Cause see, if we did play with the Wasteland mod, then we're gonna play with permanent death off, because I wouldn't, you know, I'd play a permanent death off. We're gonna play with the Twitch integration on, permanent death off, Twitch integration on, and then we would have horde nights every 7 days. So if we ended up playing like that, horde night every 7 days, Twitch integration on, and yeah, regular death penalty. Basically, I'll drop everything and I'll have 25% XP loss, 25% XP penalty loss, and so then I just got to get my XP back up, you know, through killing zombies or whatever. And we could play like that. Then, for streaming purposes, we could do that. Versus doing Undead Legacy. I mean, because Undead Legacy is fun, but like, I don't know. It's pretty much just basic survival. But like, if we did do this on Wasteland instead, we would probably play with like the 2-hour days instead of the regular 1-hour days. Because if we play with 1-hour days, then that basically means every 7 hours would be a horde night. But if we play with 2 hours, then every 14 hours would be a horde night. So it would be like every other stream would be like a horde night, probably. And I figure that maybe that would probably be more balanced, because I really wouldn't want to be, because it feels like if you spend too much time working on horde night defenses, then most of your, if you have the horde occur too frequently, then most of your time is just preparing for the horde. Because like, if your horde comes every 7 days, I feel like around day 4 or day 5 at the latest, if you really want to put a rush on things, you have to spend at least 2 to 3 days getting prepared for that horde in the first place. And then that feels like, I don't know, it feels like you're shorting yourself on time of being able to do things. But then again, at the same time, it might also be the way that I play when it comes to like defending against a horde. Because like, okay, let's say this building over here. Okay, so you have like, let's say this bait and tackle shop, for example. Let's say that fills in for my base. So it's got 1 story in it. You could possibly build it up to 2 stories, but it's got 1 story right now. So everything will be on the ground. All of your equipment and stuff, your workstations and everything is all on the floor. So whenever the horde gets ready to attack, they're going to attack from all sides. Now, when people fight the horde traditionally in 7 Days to Die, well, not like, even not traditionally, but like the way that the game works nowadays and would want you to fight the horde is it incentivizes you to basically not treat them like they're mindless zombies. So people will build like mazes and stuff like that and bottlenecks to force the zombies to come at you in a specific manner. Whereas whenever I take them on, it's pretty much treating the zombies like they're still stupid, but they're not really stupid anymore. Because before, the zombies would run at you from any side and they would basically run into traps. And that's basically how I defend against it. Like, there's just a mindless zombie horde. But basically nowadays is that they say that you can't treat the horde that way because they're going to quickly overwhelm a traditionally designed zombie defense. And that's what I run into with the bases that I design, is that if I don't spend a lot of time making traps to defend the base, then the base will get overran. But the problem is that I'm not going with a trap heavy build early on. Because in 7 Days to Die, if you're just trying to count on barbed wire traps or iron spike traps or wood spike traps to be your defense, I don't think that's sustainable. Now, there is a bunch of traps that you can build, like, you know, mines and stuff that you can build. You can build the blade traps, the gun traps and stuff, like dark traps or machine gun turrets and stuff. You can build all that stuff, but you need to basically start out the game with the idea of that's what you're going to do. Because then, you know, you can't afford to, I really feel like you can't afford to build normally. You have to build with that in mind. But see, if you build with that in mind, you kind of gimp yourself on your ability to do other things, like be strong with a weapon, or have survivability, be like good at farming or making food, or, you know, good with machine guns or shotguns, or have strong armor. You can't do that stuff because then you need to fixate on building the necessary skills to get good with your traps. And 7 Days to Die is not really built in some cases for a solo person to survive indefinitely playing only a specific way. Like, I feel like the way that I play, it has to be a team of people for it to really be efficient. Because, like, if I did want to fixate on building traps first, so the first horde night, I'm going to be surviving through building traps. So maybe the first horde and maybe the second horde, you can defend the same way. So you start with wood traps, wood spike traps for the first horde, wood spikes and barbed wire. And then for the second horde and maybe the third horde and maybe the fourth horde, you're going to come with iron spike traps. Now by then, you're going to want to have the ability to make the dart traps or the blade traps. I don't know. You might be able to get away with it. You might be able to get away with it. Because, I mean, if we're talking about, like, the third or the fourth horde, then we're talking about in-game, then it's been, like, 21 or 28 days. So, maybe it might be possible for you to build that way. But you'd have to fixate again on having your ability to make electrical stuff early on in the game. So you'd have to fixate on a build that was focused around intellect, because you're gonna make you're gonna fixate on traps. So you'd need to be able to make electronics and stuff like that early on. Sweet. That's cool. I forgot the fire mod is in this overhaul. So yeah, if we just did the Wasteland versus Undead Legacy, then we will have this vehicle available, and then we would just play with the horde coming every 7 days. But I would need a different build than I typically go. Because like my typical build here, because this is different from the base game, because you have to, you can only get stuff assigned based off of your spiffle points that you spend at the beginning of the game. So if I want to make like electronic stuff, which I'll need to be into advanced engineering, right? Yeah. Advanced engineering, I need at least intellect level 5. So we'll have to spend at least 5 points in intellect for me to be able to utilize the electrical trap kills. We'll need to do that, and probably also we would need to be like level 8 intellect so that we can get like robotics inventor. Now we don't need raging nerd available. We don't need raging nerd, and we don't need better barterer. But if we get like robotics level 8, then we can have the strongest character that will be able to utilize traps and benefit that the most. Because not only do you have the traps available, but you also have like turrets and stuff like that too, and that does bonus damage and stuff too. So we'll need to start out with intellect level 8. But the problem is that if we go intellect level 8, then we won't be able to put the points where else we typically put it. We won't be good at the regular things that we're usually good at. So we'd have to sacrifice fortitude or survival or one of those skills. We're probably not going to do it with survival though. We'll probably still go with a bunch into survival. Because what did we go before? It was usually strength maxed out and survival maxed out. And then we would put points elsewhere. Whereas here, we're going to go with intellect at least level 8. Which, that means we need to spend 7 points there. So we'll have another 14 available. We have to max out... Well, we don't have to max out survival, but we do need to get 8 into survival. So that's another 7 points. So we'll have 7 points free. And so we'd have level 8 intellect, level 8 survival. Now, if we can get minor 69er, that'll be 6 points here. So 7, 7, and 6. That'll be 20 points, and then we'll have 1 more point available. And we could put it into pack mule, I guess. There was survival with the level 8 survival. We'll be able to get the additional meat. we also could put it into cardio. No, we don't need to put it into cardio. That's only level 1. No, 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 no. We'll put it down into we'll get pack mule. Yeah, we'll get pack mule. So we'll have we'll put 7 points into strength, 7 points into intellect, and 7 points into survival. And we'll go from there. And that's what we'll do. I guess this building is not made out of enough wood, because I really thought that it would have been a raging inferno by now. But I see that a lot of it is made out of metal. But yeah, this will be cool. We'll have the ability to use this truck. I don't think in this mod you have vehicles that die on Horde Night, so if we can build this truck early on, we'll see how it handles on Horde Nights. And I'll just steer using the mouse turn. Definitely not that strong. You figured it would be powerful. Damn, dude, that took forever. You'd figure it would be a lot stronger. I feel like that used a whole bunch of bullets too. It did. Yeah, so this is what we'll do next time, is that we'll play, we'll do the Wasteland mod instead. Yeah, look at that, it's really weak. Really weak. You figure it would do way more damage. Let's see if we can go find us a super mutant location. A checkpoint. See, this is my only thing that I don't really like about 7 Days to Die, is that you would figure that somebody rolling up in here making all this noise would awaken every single thing at this complex. But see that? Like nothing happens. Nothing. That's what kills me about 7 Days to Die, is that there's literally no implications for what I am doing right now. See? Nothing. Even though there are zombies all up in here, none of them are actually active or alive until I actually get close enough. That's the thing that kills me about 7 Days to Die. Is that none of these zombies exist until I drive up in here. There are plenty of zombies in here, but they're not going to do anything right now. Or hell, maybe there's no zombies at all, because I've been driving around forever and I haven't seen a single one. I don't know, but whatever. We're going to play with the Wasteland mod. That's what we'll do versus Undead Legacy. That's what they'll do on Saturdays. And you know what? Since we're only going to be playing 7 Days to Die that one day on Saturdays, we'll do the Horde Night every 7 hours, and we'll do the 1 hour days. And so that means that we'll have a Horde Night every. We'll see. No, if we do the 2 hour days, like okay, so if Horde Night comes every 7 days, then that would basically mean that we can set things up to where I stream for at least 7 hours on a Saturday. But see that's not such a good idea if I stream for 7 hours on a Saturday because, well, no, because I don't have a work meeting on Saturday mornings. But if ever busy, then that would throw a wrench into plans. But I don't know. I don't know. If we do every 7 hours, then that means there'll be a Horde Night once a week. If we did 2 hour days, then it would be a Horde Night every other week. No, 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 no. No, we'll do 1 hour days and we'll do a Horde Night every 7 days. That's what we'll do. And I'll just fixate on the build that we mentioned earlier with 8 points in the intellect, 8 points in the survival, 8 points in the strength. That's what we'll do. Yeah. So we'll clear out an Undead Legacy and we will run Wasteland next time around. And for my 28-day survival series that I run, like I said, I'm going through the Wild West right now. So we'll be going into the Wild West. That'll be starting in February. I will go ahead and upload that. But for now, it is time for me to hit lunch, and I am actually hungry for the first time today in a long while. That is actually humorous. It totally did not exit out. It just put me back into that's wild. Anyway, I'm out of here. I will catch y'all on the flip side. Goodbye. Farewell. Y'all have a fantastic Saturday. And I will see y'all later. Farewell. Good evening.